Welcome everybody. This video for Queer Astrology is a little different. It's about apps that I use. And today's app is CoStar. CoStar is available on all the app stores, including Android, which was quite the point of contention. If being queer was a religion, CoStar, it would be our scripture. So the thing I noticed most about CoStar is how beautiful the design is. And the creator used to be a designer for places like Michael Kors. The interesting part is your natal chart isn't up here, so it feels a lot more readable. You can get your natal chart on the website, but as for the app, it's not just sitting there. So the things that I would like to talk about in CoStar, how it basically roasts you, but also how it roasts your relationships. It's a typical astrology compatibility app in the sense that you find somebody, you add them, then you can look at their chart, their compatibility. And below it, it also explains the different aspects of your chart and or whoever's chart you happen to be looking at on the app. It goes every planet and your compatibility for every single planet. Now, the interesting part is CoStar uses artificial intelligence data from NASA. So they take all that star information that NASA has given them and use it to keep up to the minute in accuracy based on the planets and stars in your chart. Of course, they create all this content where they type in different things, but then there's an automatic creation of the different things that get sent out to the various people in the CoStar universe. And we call it CoStar for short, but really it is called CoStar Astrology. So what do I use CoStar for? Definitely for compatibility. In fact, one of the first things I do after we've had initial discussion, maybe a little question and answer, and then I'm like, do you have CoStar? And it's a great way to like quickly just kind of look into what's going on with people. So, as you can see here, I'll be using Ty as an example throughout this video again to show you how the different compatibility works or the different kind of updates you can do from the day you might have a date in a couple of days and you want to see when's the best compatibility time. You can check that out. If you want to look at their chart and get into the depths of their chart, you can do that as well. Now, CoStar feels a little more surface area. It's kind of like introduction into astrology, but it allows you to get more in depth. It allows you to want to learn more about astrology, and it makes it feel easier and more palpable to get there. So I would definitely recommend CoStar as your introduction into astrology apps, because not only is it beautiful, but it's fairly easy to use. And yeah, that would be my recommendation. So do I have any complaints about CoStar? A couple, but they're not that in-depth. The main thing that really drives me crazy is their servers are down an awful lot, but maybe that has to do with the AI stuff in NASA, I don't know. I don't like how you search for usernames because most apps are @ in the person's name. This is just the name. And the fact that the natal charts aren't just regularly, you can't just grab them. That's, you know, I go to other apps for that. So that's probably the #1 reason why I don't use CoStar, is if I wanted to look at somebody's natal chart. So yeah. So other than that, I mean, CoStar is great. It's, ever since I've downloaded it, I've had the best time analyzing everybody's charts and stuff like that. It's really cool. Like my friends, a feature I wanted to tell you about, you can manually add people. So CoStar is free, but it's $2.99. You can manually add somebody who doesn't want or have the app. And so that's pretty cool too. Yeah, so anyway, if anybody has any questions or if I missed anything, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you're all doing well. I'll be reviewing some other astrology apps that I use in the next few days. All right, cheers.